Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. My name is Jess. If you're new here, welcome. So today I'm gonna do a little shopping my stash, get ready with me, kind of chatting about some changes here at my channel, and just kind of like say hey to you guys. I didn't want to just jump right into everything, so grab a cup of coffee, some tea, a snack. And yeah, I've got my basket full of goodies that I just sort of, shot in my stash. Lots of old favorites, new discoveries. All right, I got myself a little cup of coffee. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys are drinking. I should not be drinking this in the afternoon, but yeah, that's just what I needed. So, how are you guys? What is new? What's new with you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing okay. I know I did not plan on taking such a long break from YouTube. I feel like mentally I was drained. I was really burnt out from YouTube, and when you're constantly having to come up with new content, new concepts, and I just wasn't really feeling creative anymore. I was just kind of like throwing videos together at the last minute. I had to like delete Instagram and everything off of my phone and just kind of de-stress, take a step back. And I think that also is going to affect the direction of my channel. And I didn't want to just start posting different things. I mean, it's still gonna be beauty related. Do not freak out, you guys. I'm not gonna start talking about a coin collection and turn this channel into something completely, irrelevant. But it's still gonna be beauty related, but I definitely am taking a different approach, and I hope you guys will stick around for that. So, all right, we haven't applied any makeup yet. I'm gonna start off with the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation, and I've been really loving this recently. I'm gonna do about, 2.5 pumps. Just gonna dot this on. This is a great drugstore foundation. I have these new hair clips. I hope that they work. They're not supposed to like leave a crease in your hair because I don't really want to wear... Yeah, you guys remember I used to wear those little bunny ears? Well, this is kind of my alternative. So I bought these little hair clips, and hopefully they don't leave a crease in my hair. But I definitely want to focus on less is more mentality, really embracing my age. I'm 33. My skin is changing, everything's changing. Sometimes it's not fun, but I'm just really trying to embrace that. Taking a slightly lighter approach to makeup. I haven't worn false lashes in weeks now, and I'm starting to feel more and more comfortable without wearing them, because I definitely a little bit self-conscious about not wearing false lashes, because you guys know I mentioned it a million times, but I don't have the best natural lashes. When you constantly wear lash glue and you're applying lashes and taking them on and off, I noticed that it was pulling out a lot of my lashes, so that wasn't really helping the whole situation of trying to get your lashes to grow and be thick and long. But if you keep ripping them out all the time, well, you're not really gonna get anywhere. And I'm so excited. I have so many ideas, and I don't know, for the first time in a long time, I feel really good about it. And so I'm just gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna move forward and be positive about it, confident about it, stop overthinking things, and just hopefully put out into the world something good and positive. That's all I've ever wanted. It's just to share something and connect with you guys, connect with other people around the world. All right, I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I've gotten some color this summer, and I feel like none of my concealers match me right now, which is weird. I'm actually gonna mix in a little bit of the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer in Ivory Rose. This one's definitely matches me a little bit better. It's definitely a bit darker. Like if I hold them up side by side, you can definitely tell. I'm trying to be careful not to hit my microphone because it's like right here in front of me. I have a little bit of a different setup that I hope you guys like. Got a fall bouquet, and I bought some candles because I wanted this to be super cozy and have my fairy lights on. And I don't know, I feel good. Feeling good. All right, for eyeshadow primer, I'm using the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. And this is in the shade, I think, Cream. I like to warm it up on the back of my hand and then just dab it on. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder. They do still sell this, but it's in a round packaging, and it's called something else, but it's the same powder. e.l.f. Blush Brush, because it just gets right under the eye area perfectly. And I'm going to take just a little bit of the e.l.f. Beauty Shield powder. I just pulled this out actually. I had this in a different drawer, and this is a really great setting powder. It is a little bit dark, so I tend to only wear it in the summer months. And I was like, you know what? This is almost gone, and I really do need to use this up. And it's definitely something I would repurchase. Using the same brush, just going to set any area that I tend to crease a lot. Pulling out a very old palette to use one specific product in here, which is a bronzer. It's the Aqua Lilies for Tart palette. You guys remember when this collection first launched? It was so beautiful. I immediately purchased this, and it's still to this day is one of my favorite palettes. Surprisingly, this has held up really well. I mean, the formulation is still really nice. You guys remember this? So there is a blush in the center, we've got a bronzer and a highlighter, and then all these really nice eyeshadows around it. And I don't know, something about this palette I just love. This is definitely a palette I would travel with because it's so many things in one. But I am going to use the bronzer in here, and this is, if I'm not mistaken, Amazonian Clay Matte Bronzer in Park Avenue Princess. I used this the other day and I was like, oh, I forgot how really pretty this bronzer is. So I'm just gonna tap it on first. It's such a nice color. It's not like really orange. It's just a really nice bronzer. You could definitely go really ham on it, and I feel like it could definitely work from like light to medium skin tones. But yeah, it's just a really nice bronzer, and I'm like, ooh, you know what? I think I'm gonna pull this out today. It's really, really nice. For blush today, I pulled out my little Z palette thingamajiggy. You can actually get these off of shopmissay.com. They're like $7 or $8. Awesome if you love depotting eyeshadows, blushes, whatever. Really amazing quality. Highly recommend. I'll put a link for this below. I don't know if this exact pattern is available anymore, but these are amazing. So these are my Jordana blushes, and I don't hear anyone talk about Jordana cosmetics anymore. It's not a brand that I talk about too much because it's really hard to find. I personally can only order from their website directly. This color here on the far side. Okay, number 33, Sandalwood. And these are the Jordana powder blushes. So this is a nice neutral color. I really don't want to apply too much. So I'm actually use this brush. This is the AOA Studio F14. It's like an angled brush, but I like that it's small because it fits in this pan really nicely. Oh yeah, that's what I want. I just want a nice, soft, neutral flush of color because I'm going kind of soft. Again, soft with the makeup. Who am I? I don't know. Who is she? Alright, so this right here is from Lolo Cosmetics. I actually really like this brand. I'm really drawn to their packaging. Their whole aesthetic is just stunning. I'm really loving it. This is the Sculpt and Glow Contour Duo. I've had this for a really long time. And this, I believe this is a UK brand. They're cruelty free. So on one side you have your contour shade, and then you have your highlighter on this side. I'm just going to use the highlighter today. I really just don't contour anymore, and I'm going to mention that in a future video soon. But I'm just going to take the e.l.f. highlighting brush and just kind of dab in here like so. It's a very soft highlight, and I don't know if they actually sell the highlighter separate, but I wish they did because I would definitely repurchase this, but just the highlighter. Again, I don't really contour anymore. So nice, subtle, and I love this highlighter because it's just nice and subtle. It looks like natural, It doesn't look like too much. Doesn't seem to emphasize any texture. Tiny bit on the nose, not too much. I don't really want to look like a Tin Man. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Spray. I'm really liking this. Still liking this. All right, so the face is nice and fresh, and I'm really loving how this looks. Looks really good. I'm gonna do my eyebrows really quickly. I'm either gonna speed through it or just do it really quickly off camera. All right, the brows are done. I've also been doing my brows a lot differently, and I like the kind of softer look. It's hard to do my brows soft because my hairs are so dark and they're already kind of full, but I do still have to kind of like reshape them a little bit. It's as good as it's gonna get today. I will link below the products though that I've been switching up and using. All right, so let's do a really nice soft eye look. And I pulled out 2 eyeshadow palettes that I've been really wanting to use. I have this palette here, which is super old. I've actually gone through my makeup collection. I've been doing a lot of decluttering. I decided to not film it this time just because it was more therapeutic and I could really just focus on what I want to keep, what I want to get rid of, and my collection has really reduced a lot. And I'm very proud of myself for that. So this is the BH Cosmetics Essential Eyes 28 color eyeshadow palette. Looks like this. It's definitely very muted, very neutral. I feel like this palette does kind of lean kind of neutral, kind of cool-ish. So I think I'm gonna take this shade right here. There's no numbers or names, so I'll try my best to show you which ones I'm using. So this shade right here, again, they all have a little bit of shimmer to them. I haven't tried or placed an order with BH Cosmetics in such a long time. I guess because I feel like, I don't know, a lot of their launches just haven't really interested me. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I just feel like a lot of their stuff has been really colorful out there, rainbowish, and I'm just not about that. So I did a thing last week, and I don't know if you guys saw or not, but Lauren Conrad, if you know who that is, launched her own cosmetic line. I know what you're thinking, but I don't know what it is, you guys, but as soon, because I follow her on Instagram, and I've always been a fan of hers. You know, she to me was different than a lot of the other people that were on like The Hills. If you guys used to watch The Hills, that was a spin-off of Laguna Beach. I have to admit, my guilty pleasure back then, I loved Laguna Beach. I would sit and watch the reruns over and over again on MTV. This is way back in the day. I love that she's really made a name for herself, really was passionate about being a designer and being in fashion, and she started her own clothing brand. And I've just been kind of like following, you know. When she announced that she launched Lauren Conrad Beauty, I immediately went over to the website and placed an order, and it actually should be here today. I am so excited. I don't normally do that, like buy from a celebrity or something like that, but just something about, you know, I really like her. I like, she did an interview with, I think, I don't know, one of the popular magazines out there, and she talked about that she's been wanting to create a kind of eco-friendly, slightly more sustainable beauty brand that really showcases, you know, kind of more natural, softer makeup looks and whatnot, and that really gravitated towards me. And when I saw the products that she did with her initial launch, I was like, oh, I was just really excited. So I'm excited to see what else she comes out with. Foundation, a tinted moisturizer. Ooh, girl, I will be all up in that. Slap this all over the lower lash line. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to thoroughly test everything out, and I'm going to do a full review, swatches, give you guys my thoughts. I really am just not a fan anymore of doing first impressions because I feel like I'm not organized, I'm all over the place, and I can't really give you guys a review that way. But yeah, I just really want to do a good review. I am definitely getting into cream products. Yes, Who am I? I do not know. You guys know I don't usually get into the cream gang, but I am loving cream bronzer, cream blush, all of the creaminess. I actually haven't been buying that much makeup lately, and so when I saw pictures and just the whole concept behind the brand, you know, cruelty-free, vegan, you can recycle the packaging. I don't know, something about it just really, the colors, the packaging, just everything I really liked. This is from another brand that I'm really interested in. Again, love their kind of like natural, they're cruelty-free. I think they're vegan as well, except for a couple of items. But this is from Han, I hope I'm saying that right, Han Skincare Cosmetics. And this is their 100% natural eyeshadow. I believe this came in a subscription box forever ago. Still really good formula. And this is in the shade Taupey Plum. And this, oh my god, you guys. I believe I've shown this before on my channel. It's just been so long. And typically I don't reach for single eyeshadows, but let me just swatch it on the back of my hand. Isn't that just so dreamy? I mean, come on. So I'm just gonna take, let's see, I'm actually gonna take this brush from e.l.f. It's the e.l.f. blending brush, and I like that it's kind of flat, but it's also a bit fluffy. So I'm just gonna gently tap this all over the lid. And definitely when I do like more tutorial focused videos, this is more of like a laid back video, I will zoom you guys in much closer. Don't worry, I'm working on that as well. My goodness. Oh yeah, that looks so pretty. You know, I think I'm gonna layer a little bit of this shade because it's so gorgeous. I swear, these shadows, you guys, are so pretty. I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger and dab it in the center. Oh, look at that. Oh. Just gonna bring a little light to the center of my lid. Wow, that's more pigmented than I anticipated. I'm gonna try this one at the bottom here because it's more like neutral. I don't want to go too bright or too pink. Some of those are a little too frosty. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I'm just gonna pop a little bit of that in the inner corner. You know what? I don't have the proper brush for this. This is not the brush I would normally use, the E115. I usually use this to kind of add a darker color to smudge out. Alright, and then that's pretty much it, I think, for eyeshadow. I am going to tightline. This is Real Her Cosmetics 24-hour eyeliner, and I am amazing. I lost this for so long, and I'm so happy to have it back in my life. And this is really hard to do on camera, but I'm just going to tightline. Alright, so I already did that tightlining, and I'm not going to do anything on the lower waterline. I haven't been liking it lately, just keeping it blank. So I'm going to apply some good old mascara. I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. And I'm going to apply this to my upper lashes and lower lashes. Alright, so for the lips, I think I'm going to go for something, again, monochromatic. I'm thinking about using Matte Naked from Milani. This is an old favorite. This is so disgusting, you guys. I need a new one because it's almost gone. It's been well loved. Oh yeah, I think that'll be a nice match. So I'm just going to put this on, and I think we're just about done with this look. Oh my goodness, I've got so many gray hairs coming in. Let me tell you what. So that's everything, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today and for clicking on this video, hanging out, playing with some makeup. I hope you enjoyed this look, hanging out, chatting with some updates. I'm so excited to be filming again and getting back to it. And yeah, oh, I'm just so happy. It feels so good to be back, and thank you guys so much for being patient. So thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you here and join this cozy corner of the YouTube world, and make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on new videos. I post on Tuesdays and Fridays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you guys have a beautiful day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all very soon in the next video. Bye guys.